Praise the Lord, El Siloe family, and welcome friends. Jacqueline here with you once again. Thank you for joining me. I pray that last week's devotional was a blessing to you. Today I'd like for us to focus on 1 Peter 5:7. Casting all your cares upon him, for he cares for you. When I came across this verse the other evening, I had a lot on my mind. When I read it, I felt a load lifted, and I felt the Lord's sweet embrace. The Lord is such a good and loving Father that He reminded me about this verse not once but twice. The very next morning, my mom sent me the same verse. Today, I'd like to ask you, do you have a lot on your mind? I'm here to remind you that God cares for you, and He loves you, and He invites you to cast all your cares and surrender it all to Him. There's no need for you to carry the load. Let's listen to Him. In Philippians, He tells us, be anxious for nothing. In Matthew, He tells us to come to Him and He will give us rest. In John, He tells us to take heart because He has overcome the world. In Romans, He tells us all things work for our good. And in Psalms, He tells us He is our refuge. I love the song, His Eye is on the Sparrow, and the lyrics read as follows. I sing because I'm happy, I sing because I'm free. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches me.
I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches me. He watches me.
He watches me and He watches you. We have nothing to fear, nothing to be anxious about or worried about. Our Heavenly Father watches over us. He loves us so much that He laid down His life for you and for me. The Lord invites us to surrender our cares to Him. When we make Him our refuge, we find rest and peace. And when we completely surrender ourselves to Him, in Him we find freedom and joy. Join me again next week as we continue to touch on the goodness of Christ. Be sure to join us Sunday mornings beginning at 10:30 for our online worship services. May the Lord bless and keep you.